Every year, NFL schedule release week comes with a predictable ritual. Fans, analysts, and armchair GMs pour over every matchup, calculating wins and losses before a single snap is played. But let's be honest, the 2025 schedule announcement this week is more about hype than substance. We've known every team's opponent since the final whistle blew on the 2024 season. Wednesday's unveiling of the full 2025 schedule, following a slow drip of marquee game reveals, hello Eagles fans, is mostly a chance for travelers to book flights and for reporters to fill airtime. Still, there's something electric about seeing a season's blueprint spread out in front of us, even in the quiet lull of May when NBA and NHL playoffs dominate the sports world. For NFL diehards, it's a tantalizing glimpse of the battles, drama, and heartbreaks yet to come. The win-win-lose game begins, and with it comes the inevitable torrent of overreactions. So let's dive in. Which storylines from this schedule truly merit the hype, and which are just wishful thinking or knee-jerk panic? The 49ers are poised to cruise back into the playoffs. Too soon? Cast your mind back to 2024. The San Francisco 49ers were a juggernaut on paper, Super Bowl contenders by every metric. Fresh off a gut-wrenching overtime loss to the Chiefs in the 2023 Super Bowl, they looked set for another deep playoff run. Then came the brutal injury storm, most notably to Christian McCaffrey, which sank the Niners to a dismal 6-11 record, last place in the NFC West. Fast forward to 2025, and the narrative emerging from the schedule is that San Francisco enjoys the easiest slate in the NFL. Their opponents last year combined for a weak point, 415 winning percentage. Outside their division, home games against struggling Falcons, Panthers, Jaguars, Titans, and Bears look like easy wins, with only two playoff-caliber teams, Texans, Buccaneers, away. Even the division games against playoff Rams seem manageable. Verdict, overreaction. Yes, the 49ers could very well rebound. Kyle Shanahan's teams have thrived when healthy, and the return of McCaffrey, Brandon Ayuk, and Trent Williams is huge. But the offseason has dramatically reshaped the roster. Deebo Samuel, Aaron Banks, Javon Hargrave, Dre Greenlaw, Charvarius Ward, Talanoa, Hufanga, all gone. That's nearly half the starting lineup from their Super Bowl run walked out the door. Brock Purdy remains the quarterback, but this team won't just snap back to 2023 form overnight. Also, history warns us. The past three teams tagged with the easiest schedule entered the season with high expectations, and all finished with losing records. Schedules are only part of the equation. Injuries, coaching changes, and sheer luck loom larger than any calendar. Jackson Dart will be the Giants' starting QB by November, a safe bet. The Giants made a splash in this year's draft, trading up to snag rookie quarterback Jackson Dart, convinced he's their future franchise cornerstone. Meanwhile, they brought in veteran signal callers Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston as stopgap options, presumably to give Dart the luxury of seasoning without pressure. With the league's toughest schedule ahead, that seems to make sense. Let Dart watch and learn, start Wilson, and hope for gradual progress. But the Giants' schedule is a nightmare. Road trips to Washington, Dallas, New Orleans, Denver, Philadelphia, plus home games versus the Chiefs, Chargers, and Eagles in the season's first half. Could this brutal stretch force their hand? Verdict? Not an overreaction. History tells us rookie QBs rarely get a full free pass. Teams say they'll sit the rookie all season, but once the losses pile up, patience runs dry. Look no further than last year's Patriots. Jacoby Brissett started, rookie Drake May waited. After a losing skid, May took over by week 6. The Giants won't be immune. Russell Wilson has been erratic the past several seasons. Winston is a career journeyman at this point. Dart is their future, and barring a surprise hot start, he'll get his shot. maybe as early as Week 5 in New Orleans or right after their Week 6 Thursday night showdown with the Eagles. The pressure cooker of this schedule will likely accelerate Dart's rise. The Detroit Lions' NFC North reigns will end, tough road ahead. Once a punchline of the NFL, the Detroit Lions shocked the league with back-to-back NFC North titles, finishing 12-5 in 2023 and an eye-popping 15-2 last year. But the offseason brought upheaval. Offensive coordinator Ben Johnson left for the Bears' head coaching job. Defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn took the reins in New York. And while the roster looks formidable on paper, there are looming challenges. Notably, the Lions benefited last season from playing 15 of 18 games indoors. Jared Goff's numbers in outdoor games have historically been subpar. QBR of 51.4, a miserable touchdown-to-interception ratio. This season, the Lions face 7 outdoor games, including brutal road